Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Band Rants channel, your home for NFL projections, predictions, and of course, your periodic rant. And in this video, I'm going to be going over my Week 14 picks and kind of figure out where I went wrong and talk about Week 15 ahead of time. I'm going to talk about all that and check out each playoff team's picture. But before I get into all of that, please make sure if you're new to the channel, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and we'll go ahead and start. So, if we're looking at all of these, I did actually do a decent job. I missed a couple of games. I missed the Browns winning over Baltimore, 49ers over the Bengals, which, by the way, both of those games were very close, might I add, and very, very fun to watch in the on the late afternoon window and the early one, respectfully. Arizona, of course, I missed that one. The Rams had an excellent game. And, of course, Dallas over Washington. I figured Washington would keep their winning streak alive, but obviously not. So everything else I seemed to do pretty well on. I had Tennessee and Seattle winning pretty easily. I had Atlanta over the Panthers. I had the Chargers and Broncos hanging on, and Tampa Bay winning over the Bills, which, by the way, another fun game to watch. But let's check out the next week, and we'll make my early picks now because I don't want to miss the week again. So, interconference, this is going to be short and sweet. I'm going Bills, and I'm going Packers. I think the Bills are on a better position roster-wise than the Panthers, and the Ravens are so deteriorated, and there's a possibility Lamar Jackson may not play. And even if he does, there's really not a lot of help defensively that the Ravens can provide Lamar Jackson because of all the injuries. And Aaron Rodgers is on a hot streak, and right now he controls his own destiny to home field advantage for the second straight year, and honestly, I think he'll get it. Now, looking at the AFC, we can look at all these different teams. I'm going to go with the easy teams first. I'm obviously going to go with Houston over Jacksonville. I do think Jacksonville could pull off the upset, but no one really cares about these two teams this year, not to be that guy, but both teams are in disarray for different reasons. Miami, I think off the bye, I'll take over the Jets to get back to 7-7 and actually get into a dark horse, playoff team down the road. I don't think they'll make it, but they'll keep it interesting around this time of year. Raiders and Browns. I'm going to go with the Raiders winning this one because I think the Raiders usually know how to do pretty well against the AFC North, except for Cincinnati. But they did beat Baltimore and Pittsburgh, respectfully. I think they'll do the same to the Browns. Patriots, Colts. This one's actually going to be one of the ones I saved for last because it's so hard to pick. I'm going to go with Tennessee over Pittsburgh, and I'm going to go with Cincinnati over Denver, although don't be surprised if Denver pulls off the upset. Now, NFC, I should say, I'm going to make this pretty quick. Dallas and Arizona, I expect to win pretty easily. Same thing with San Francisco. I think they're going to keep their 6th seed intact. Tampa, I think, will get an easy win at home. I don't think they're going to have any trouble there. The Rams and Seattle, I think the Rams actually continue on what could be a pretty hot streak, and I think they're going to get the sweep over Seattle if I remember correctly. Yes, they will. If they win this game, they will get the sweep over them, especially at home. I like their odds. Washington, Philadelphia. Philadelphia's off the bye. Washington just lost Logan Thomas for the year. This is actually a tough one. I'm going to go with Philadelphia just because I think Philadelphia might be able to take advantage of a reeling Washington team. And they have the extra rest, so that definitely plays a factor. I'll take Minnesota over the Bears. I don't think they're going to lose 2 NFC North upset games. They've already lost one. I don't think they're going to lose another, especially if with their extra rest after their Thursday night win over the Steelers. Now, Chiefs and Chargers, Patriots, Colts, obviously 2 great matchups. Both are going to be in quote-unquote prime time. This one's going to probably decide the AFC West, honestly. And I think Patrick Mahomes owes Justin Herbert one. I think the Chiefs get the win. And call me crazy, but I actually think that New England against the Colts, I actually think that I want to say the Colts can pull it off. I really, really do. But honestly, I just don't see it. I mean, the Patriots are undefeated on the road, and they've gone up against bigger and badder than the Colts to do that. I do think the Colts can potentially fight back towards the end of the year, and I think this game is going to be very close. But I just don't. I know the Patriots have to lose eventually, but it's not going to happen today. And honestly, if they win that game, they could possibly run the table. But I mean, on that note, don't be surprised, even if they do end up losing this game, going 12-5 or 11-6 for the year. But that's what I have for Week 15, and I've been getting better the last couple of weeks, so hopefully I have another great week. I'm taking a couple of chances, but hopefully you guys like what you see, and I'll see you guys in the next one.